As you would have guessed by the title, today's video is not about King and Usher, but rather about 4 different soccer-themed work. The first of the 2 are more child-centered, so if you want to skip ahead, you can skip ahead to 2 of the more adult or teen-themed centered ones, just if you don't want to watch those. The first is Supa Strikers. It's one of those rare shows that was made in South Africa. Supa Strikers, the show is mainly about the Supa Strikers trying to get the Super League trophy and the adventures that they go through. The adventures are them trying to get through their opponent's strategies or them just trying to learn a new skill. That will be most of the episode. It's quite an enjoyable thing if you just want to relax and watch something in the background. Just like the second thing that I'll be talking about, that being Inazuma 11. Inazuma 11 is just an action show, but instead of the action, you get soccer. Unlike Super Strikers, it's not mainly focused on anything else other than the soccer. The soccer takes up most of the parts, and the soccer is the way the story moves forward. Where Super Strikers focuses more on the characters and them just doing their own thing. Most of the characters in Inazuma 11 don't get most of their own time to breathe. And like I said, for Super Strikers, it's mainly a thing just to watch if you want to enjoy something. But the best thing about Super Strikers is that you don't have to watch it in order. So I would rank Super Strikers above it in terms of just wanting to watch something just to enjoy it. Blue Lock. This is where the teen to adult themed stuff starts. Blue Lock is very different from the previous 2 as it's more centered towards an older audience. It is about Japanese soccer players who are under 18 who are going through a special soccer program so that Japan can win the 2022 FIFA. The only problem is that it's made by the same author who made another thing that I'm not sure many people will know, and that went off the rails in quite a lot of the later chapters, and he's not very good at following a theme or following what he sets out to do, as generally stuffs it up the later he goes on. He's also the one who made Gans, so you can see what I mean when I say stuffs up things he does later on. The characters and the storyline and the art is very great. The characters, storyline, and art is very great. I highly enjoy it, and you get to really see how people would act in these situations, and it's really great. You can see what soccer, or at least trying to win and winning, means to these people. Well, at least for the first chapter and the second chapter. Other than that, there's not much with that. It's really enjoyable, it is really great, and I would highly recommend it if you just want to watch something that's more than just a quick read. So that, sadly, only 3 of the chapters have been translated. Other than that, you won't be able to find anything on it. The last one is something completely different from the previous 3, as it is a soccer satire made by a soccer football YouTube channel, but it is very entertaining, and that's from somebody who hasn't watched anything soccer related or anything football related for a few years now. It is one of the funniest shows I have ever watched. It is the funniest show I've ever watched, and I would highly recommend to anybody who just wants to watch something funny. The show normally goes from 5 minutes and on, and there's about 3 seasons now. It is very good, and I would highly recommend just about to anybody.